ever have this issue of doing a before and after and the color of the two photos doesn't match? So why is that? Most probably the white balance is on auto. So every time you shoot, the camera tries to guess the real representation of the colors. You can properly set the white balance in two ways. One is the most scientific way, by calibrating your camera by using a gray card, which might be a bit too complicated, too technical for most of the colleagues. That's why I'm suggesting the second option, a more practical way, in which we can do the following. We know that daylight is 5500 Kelvin, so we should be around this value. So let's go in the menu and see here in this menu you'll find the white balance. So ideally you should be able to set it manually. I'm going here and ideally the white balance should be on 5500. But because I'm using softboxes, the color will be too warm. So that's why I dial it down to 5.3. But just to make you understand better this function, let's go on purpose exaggerately on a higher value, which let's say is 7500, okay? And let's see what's happening. So now obviously the photo has a clear orange tint. Let me actually do something to make it more obvious. Let's go 9500, just for the sake of the demonstration. So now it's quite almost red. Let's go on the other side of the spectrum and set the color temperature intentionally lower. Let's say 3500. And of course I expect to have a bluish photo, like cold looking photo. Yeah, this is almost blue. So what I suggest is take your assistant and take your camera and start from using 5100 Kelvin, for example, yeah? And do like 10 photos, yeah? 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, 5.5, up to 5900 Kelvin, even 6000 Kelvin. Take these photos, download them in a computer, because the screen of the computer is more accurate than the screen of your camera, and just compare what you see in the photo with what you see in reality. So just scroll through the photos, and let's suppose the photo that you shot in 5300 Kelvin is the closest in terms of representing the real colors that you see on the subject. This is your value. And it's quite fair to trust your ability in appreciating the similarity between the colors, because we are dentists and we do this color matching daily in our work. And then that's it. If you're using this camera every time with the same gear, same flashes, same diffuser, you don't ever have to change this value. But remember, don't use auto function, because what you want is consistency. You want the two photos, the before and after, to have the same color representation. Keep it simple and practical.